shadow of death, and I fear no evil, because I'm blind to it all. In my mind, my gun, they comfort me, because I know I'll kill my enemies when they come. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell on this earth forevermore. Said I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul, but I can't walk on the path of the right because I'm wrong. No, I can't walk on the path of the right, 'cause I'm wrong.
What are you doing, kiddo? You really gonna go through with this?
I'm gonna find, and I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Well, holy freaking crap, guys and girls. Naughty Dog came out in full force, hitting home run after home run. I don't even need an intro for this video because Last of Us Part 2 is officially a thing, and it looks so freaking gorgeous. New engine from Naughty Dog. And if that means something even prettier and more gorgeous than Uncharted 4, bring it on. They started off the PSX convention showcase by announcing Uncharted The Lost Legacy, a standalone DLC for 4, featuring Chloe and Nadine, and then they closed out the show with a Last of Us 2 trailer. Older Ellie, she looks like she's in her early adulthood, late teens, 17, 18, somewhere around there, and Joel, which I think is a little bit of a departure from what people kind of maybe expected from a Last of Us 2, that it would feature Ellie and a new cast of characters, or entirely new characters entirely. But instead, we get a reunion of Joel and Ellie, and the very interesting key phrase, "Are you sure you're going to go through with this?" And then Ellie says, "I'm going to kill every last one of them." She's bleeding down her face, and it looks like cuts. It doesn't look like bites. So I venture to say she's not talking about infected cordyceps people. I think she's talking about somebody else and something else that we have yet to see. So perhaps in this, progressed world, maybe they've even cured majority of the cordyceps virus. Perhaps it's evolved. Maybe it has, slowed down. Maybe it has ramped up. We don't know. It looked like the world was still pretty darn messed up. And we saw the Firefly symbol. But why is she talking about killing every last one of them? If it was infected, I don't think she would do that. That would be sort of like a fool's errand, and I don't think Joel would say, are you sure you're really going to go through with this? Like, duh, they've been killing infected for a long time. So it has to be some other group. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments who you think this other group that she's looking to kill could be. Is it the doctors that tried to experiment on her? Is it some brand new faction? Is it people that have done stuff between games? Do you think it's a callback to anyone or any group from Last of Us 1? Or Last of Us 2, and I think it's interesting and important to note that they're naming this Last of Us Part 2, so this is a direct continuation of Joel and Ellie's story, which is, to me, a unique choice. I think it has a lot of emotional clout then by bringing back the characters and the relationship that we really fell in love with in Last of Us 1, but I do think it's interesting that they're choosing to really sort of define this as a very direct sequel rather than an evolution of the world. And that makes me wonder how much will have changed in the game. You know, they're saying new engine, obviously it's new hardware, and it's very early on. So I'm guessing this is a 2018 game, most likely, thinking that 2017 for Sony is God of War and Detroit and Horizon. I think that, you know, you're looking at Days Gone and Last of Us 2 probably being 2018 titles, if I had to, you know, place my bets right now. But super freaking exciting. I had chills and goosebumps, almost a few tears, just because that music, that charm, the voice actors, it's done so well, and that game was such a special game to me. And I'm just kind of in this really emotional gaming mood. I've been playing through The Last Guardian, which is so just... It has just a passion and an emotional vibe and connection that so few games achieve, and The Last of Us did that as well. I feel like Uncharted does that, but to me, Uncharted is more of that like pizzazz and wild and adventurer, and Last of Us is more of that deep hurt and sadness and despair and, you know, underdog overcoming, and I think that's why I connect with that even more, and I cannot wait for this game. Super cool to see the evolved ages of Joel and Ellie, as well as the evolved character models, because again, claiming a brand new engine, so this should be a showstopper of a game, and maybe one that finally takes full advantage of what the PS4 Pro can offer. You know, PS4 Pro released this month or a couple weeks ago, and I'm guessing we don't really see what that thing can do until late 2017 with titles that were developed already knowing and wanting to make adjustments and upgrades for PS4 Pro. So things like God of War, things like Horizon Zero Dawn perhaps, but definitely things like Days Gone and Last of Us 2. So what are your theories? Who is this group that she wants to kill? And what are they doing? It looks like they're isolated. It looks like they're living alone. So has the world gotten even more sparse and more combative, more separated? Or is there some sort of different enemy this time around? Maybe Cordyceps has kind of been culled, and now it's either an evolution of that virus or a group that has taken advantage of the chaos. But watch the trailer again and enjoy it, because it was absolutely freaking fantastic. I doubt we get any more info on this until E3, so keep your calendars out and start that countdown. 6 months and counting till mid-June, when we hopefully hear a lot more. Overall, I think Sony did a great job revealing a bunch of stuff, from Knack 2 to the Uncharted DLC, Last of Us 2, showing off the Crash remasters, bringing back Parappa the Rapper, Loco Roco, Patapon, a lot of their favorites, as well as some new announcements. And they didn't even touch on, like I said, sort of their heavy hitters for 2017. Barely showed Horizon, nothing on Days Gone, Detroit, or God of War, which we have to imagine God of War is the tentpole for 2017, which, you know, further makes me believe that Last of Us is at least 2018. But super freaking pumped. Let me know you guys' thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you're ready for Last of Us 2, smash that like button. Until next time, guys and girls, I gotta go to PSX myself. I'm heading there now, but I wanted to make this for you before I headed out. Thanks so much for watching. Fantastic day, drinks much. I love you, and we will see you all later.